What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are here at Highland Brewery. We're not going to play all the holes, and the last time I said that we did play all the holes. We're not. We're going to play a couple of holes because we are testing out a very overstable putter option. We are testing against the stabilizer, the Trash Panda Canyon, and remember, this is the one it's there. It's hard to see. It doesn't have anything on the front to show you, but 4402 versus 3303. Let's see if it compares. We're gonna start just playing short to short, and I think we're gonna start with the forehands. We'll go stabilizer first. Really nice and stable, good torque resistance. They both have a very flat top, which is where I think the Canyon was getting more of that bite back than the Envy had. So I think it might be a little bit more comparable to the name of that disc just completely blanked my mind. Than that. And that was Cage. Okay. A little bit straighter on that throw. And it is a little bit shallower. It has that beaded bottom to it. So it's going to be a little bit different of a release. But that was metal on hole one. That doesn't happen most of the time out here for that I throw. So I'll take a second here and show you the profile, because instead of the Envy, which this kind of has the similar lump out that the Envy had, it's just higher set instead of kind of a little bit more mid where the Envy is. This, if we put the parting lines at the same spot, the tops of them are almost the exact same height. The bottom of them, the stabilizer is much deeper than the Canyon, but even with the bead. And is it? I think it's the same diameter. The Canyon feels maybe a hair, just a tiny bit more, millimeter or two wider. So basically the same width, and we are getting more flex out of the Canyon than out of the stabilizer. I think the stabilizer still might be more stable. Canyon has the box. We're gonna go with the backhand flex, put it on an intentional anhyzer, and see if it flexes back. Okay, kind of flexed out to a panning shot. See if we get any more fight out of the stabilizer. Now, a little bit more height on the stabilizer shot than I gave the Canyon. So user error is 100% real here. But I think just off the first couple of throws, while I like the Canyon, I like the flight of it, and it would probably be a pretty decent disc to take instead of having a whole bunch of mid-ranges and putters to fill up all those slots. It wouldn't be a bad just single disc in that slot. But I don't think it's quite that good. On hole 3, we are going to go back to a backhand. This one's going to be a little bit more of a flat to hyzer shot instead of intentional anhyzer. This, we're just going to push it down the right side. I like the hyzer flip option on this shot, or the extremely overstable. I don't like the middle stability. It kind of fits weird in the tunnel, in the fairway for me. Perfect. could have been a little bit more stable, but honestly, I didn't throw it very hard either, so it's fine. I think I caught 3 or maybe 4 trees. Yikes. That was not the intended gap. I think as far as slow controlled putter shots, Stabilizer is gonna get the nod here just because it is deeper and kind of does still feel like a putter, whereas the shallowness of this canyon makes it feel like a mid-range. On hole 4, it's just over 200 feet, so we're gonna go back to the forehand, try to push a little bit of a flex through the trees. If I fully crunch them, if I give them max power, I think they could go too far, but I think with these stabilities, if I go kind of mid to half power, it'll probably put me the right distance. And Stabilizer has the box with 2 points up over the 1 point of the canyon. Yeah. The canyon or the Streamline, oh my goodness, why can I not remember the name of this disc? That disc. The Stabilizer, there we go. The Stabilizer feels to me, if I'm not power gripping it, if I'm just holding it with the traditional, well, I guess it is becoming more of my power grip, but if I was going this grip, that disc kind of wasn't super intuitive, but now that I've switched to a little bit more of this grip, that disc is a little bit more forehand intuitive, and it just feels very comfortable on the release. This doesn't feel right. It just doesn't feel right. And I've talked about it before, but with the beaded mid-range feel, and unless you go like the other extreme and go full deep putter with a bead like the Rhino, slow beaded discs don't really feel right in a forehand grip for me. It's okay, Stabilizer with 3 points. So Stabilizer's just gonna win this battle out. Let's go film one last hole. Maybe we might throw another backhand. Maybe it might be another forehand. Let's go look at what the hole has to offer. So I think the main difference that I keep finding with all of these different 4 speeds is that they're just too shallow. You can get a 4-speed that's deep enough, but at that point it brings in those so extremely overstable that it's almost unusable, similar to like the Zone OS, where you could use it, but I don't play courses that are that short typically. I want something that pushes a little bit further before it flexes out. So something like the Stabilizer is absolutely perfect for me, whereas something like the Canyon, while it's amazing, and for Trash Panda it really fits into their lineup in a way that they didn't really have a disc before, it doesn't fit into my lineup the way I want it to fit into my lineup. So for that reason, Stabilizer is going to stay in the bag. Canyon, while you're good, I don't have a spot for this. All right, we're gonna go backhand flex. Stabilizer still with the box. Here on this is hole 7. It's about 255. So drifting through the trees. One tree I have to miss. And I did not connect with that one very well. Well, turns out it is gonna be the Stabilizer, and there is a reason, and it works with my game. Hopefully you guys enjoy content like this. If so, please make sure to like the video. If you want to see new stuff though, make sure to comment all that down below. Please make sure to subscribe. That helps you guys out with these subscriber only giveaways. And if you want to be automatically entered into monthly giveaways, check out the memberships as well. Until next time though, see you out on the course.